trade unions once in this country and all over the world stands as bastions of workers' hope. Unfortunately, today they have virtually turned themselves as shields for elite corruption. And when such acts, unions start acting like cabals defending corrupt elites rather than fighting injustice, their legitimacy dies. So, what I think here is the legitimacy of the Pengassan as a union that are supposed to protect their people, defend the masses, dies in their recent roles with their political associations and partisanship. You cannot tell me that for the first time in history in Nigeria, we are moving away from a manipulated rent-seeking regime of corruption, and the trade unions are coming now to say to only private refinery that is competing internationally. Since the emergence of Dangote, we all know that so many international refineries are struggling to cope because the destination of all refined products was Nigeria and Africa. Unfortunately, the destination of all, or the source of almost all crude oils is from Nigeria and Africa to the same international communities. The first time this private individual has come up, irrespective of the fact that it looks like as if it's enjoying monopoly, but liberalizing this market has given us a bastion of hope, which is more important to us now, to the masses, to Nigerians, than what this trade union, who their activities now threatens Nigeria. As a matter of fact, when you look at in the past, I always like checking history because history has a way of repeating itself. Look at those who have claimed labor leaders in the past 20 years in Nigeria. They are now the elites, they are the bourgeois, they are the ones living there, the ones having all the number of houses and in the top residential areas in Nigeria, all their children and the rest of them. So you find out that all of them now are fighting for their personal interests and not for the interests of the poor labor workers like you and I on the streets. Their roles are now so selfish and so self-centered that I see it as an act of terrorism at this time of Nigeria, that they want to incite Nigerians by making petrol, knowing that everything we are doing is fuel dependent, and they want to sabotage the economy. I expect the president to wear the hats and the strong stick at this stage of it against this labor union. Okay. I'm expecting, as much as they have a legal framework to operate under the law, I'm expecting a hammer from the judiciary against them, because their actions are not what. Imagine the National Association of Teachers to come up and say that the private institutions we have in Nigeria cannot function or must compel them to take one of them as their members.